Good morning from me, B, on a sunny British morning. The daffodils are out. Sadly, there is no crisp morning, but rain again. So today I just wanted to talk about the film, actually, Limitless, and really the true version or a real life version of it. Now, they talk about in the film Limitless, if you've not seen it, it's Bradley Cooper takes a pill called NZT something, NZT1, NZT, not too sure on the specific name, but it unlocks or alters the chemical reaction in the brain, which allows him to become more alert, more with it, more focused, more determined. It allows time to pass quicker, where he's able to analyze and take in endless amounts of data. Now, having worked with people over the last 14, 15 years, you could say that therapy, coaching, working with another, bouncing ideas, unlocking that inner version of self is similar to the pill. And the point I'm trying to get to today, and the reason why it's in my mind, is speaking to my son on the way to school this morning about unlocking true potential. And the interesting thing is that we were speaking about how we do it as opposed to how they do it, they being the pill. How do we unlock our true potential? How do we unlock the full potential of our mind? In a similar way that for 90% of the world's population, they're not utilizing their lung capacity to its full extent. They're not exercising to that level, to a peak level of which the lungs actually fatigue. I'm not saying that's a healthy thing. I'm saying that for most, we do not unlock that level of a muscle within our body, an organ. So if we're not doing that with our lungs, what else are we not doing that with? Now, I think as a society, irrelevant of where you are in the world, we have become so reliant on the pill, on a pill, on them, to unlock our true potential. And that's strange for me. Strange that we rely upon another to tell us what we need to do without instigating it. Now, for those individuals that seek help, look for help, talk to people, expand their awareness, are taking the pill to expand, are taking NZT, it is not relevant for those individuals. I'm talking about those individuals that perhaps through their own limitations, through their own beliefs, are not unlocking their true potential. They're relying on something else to trigger that element of self-evolution. And if you haven't, or if you want to try this out, today, go out and run 400 meters as quickly as you can, and then tell me how you feel. Write a comment in the link below. Send me a message. Tell me how your lungs feel, how you feel, and ask yourself why. Why you feel that after just 400 meters, once round a track, why you feel that way. The reason being is because you're not unlocking that full potential. It's a shock when it happens. In the same way in the film, Bradley Cooper, or whatever the character name was, unlocked that version of him that was incredibly different. The truth is, that was his true potential, but it was a shock to him. It took him time to adjust. Now, it's been a while since I've seen that film, but as I said, it was triggered by a conversation I was having with my son this morning about becoming non-reliant, non-dependent on the pill, them, to show us what our true potential is. Now, it would be great, wouldn't it, if there was that one pill that we could take that unlock our true potential. But there is. It's us. It's a shift in our mindset. It's a shift in the way that we think. It's about expanding our mind into new realms, new possibilities. There's a podcast I listen to which is called, it's written by the BBC or hosted by the BBC. It's In Our Time. And they've got various themes throughout, from science to maths, to philosophy. And I was listening to one just through a recommendation yesterday to a different version or a different podcast of the same series on Moby Dick. Now, I haven't read Moby Dick, the book, since I was at probably primary school, secondary school. However, as an adult, my own evolution, my own understanding of Moby Dick is incredibly different to what actually Moby Dick is about. It talks about the struggles, power struggles that were happening in America during that time. The difference between race, the difference between locations of the country. It talks about whaling in a way of which represents various different aspects of society at that time. It breaks down the difference in oils that is extracted from a whale and how different parts of the body of the whale was used for candle, but was scented differently. So the end of the whale had less of a scent, therefore was more expensive and given to those who were deemed more important. To me, and maybe to you, Moby Dick was just about whaling, a whale, an adventure, a journey. But it's so much more. But it's only so much more when you unlock the possibility that it can be much more. To most, Moby Dick is a story. It's a journey of several individuals. It goes much deeper, but only if you know where to look. So the invitation for you today is to take your own NZT, take your own pill, stop looking for the pill, for the solution out there, and start realizing that the true potential, your true potential, is in here, not there. You just need to look harder. You just need to expand that awareness to the peripheral. Avoid being the person with blinkers on, seeing one aspect. Challenge all of those beliefs. Challenge what you've been told. Because one guarantee is if you start to evolve like that and understand the deeper, the bigger, the better meaning behind that journey, it will radically change your life. That's just not a wavy thing that I'm going to say. That's a guarantee. It will change your life. Why? Very simply, because it will be impossible to go back to the way that you were, are, with that knowledge, with that understanding. When you put someone in a situation of which they cannot forget, it changes their life from that point forward. So that's my invitation today. Unlock your true potential. Look at expanding yourself through your own NZT. For now, peace out, be safe, and remember to leave a comment and some feedback in the link below.